Anyways, hey guys, Scooby-Doobies here, and today I'm here to do a tier list. I already ranked my favorite and least favorite Scooby-Doo movies. Now we're doing Scooby-Doo shows. After Scooby-Doo shows, we're doing Scooby-Doo other medias. Other medias. Anyways, so now let's continue on. Okay, now let's start off with Scooby Doo. My childhood, the classic, the OG, the the show that started all of this. Scooby Doo, where the crap are you? Is obviously going to be top 10. Come on, guys, who can say they hate the original? The original, the original is freaking awesome. I love the original show. I really do. And trust me, I'm a big Scooby Doo fan, and I watch this every I watch this show every Saturday morning. Every Saturday mornings. My favorite monster has to be so far is the Creeper. The Creeper is one of the most interesting monsters out there. Yeah, there is a bunch of iconic monsters to even count, except for that gorilla. You know, that ape man. Yeah, ape man or something. Crap it. Sorry guys, I can't say the monster. It's a gorilla, an actual gorilla, but it's a monster. Yeah, it's forgettable. That monster's forgettable. That's why I can't remember his name. So yeah, sorry I couldn't announce it right. Continue on. Yeah, I know Mystery. I know Mystery Incorporated is the best out there, but who can't say the original is better though? Anyways, now let's go to the 13 Ghosts of Scooby Doo. Well, yeah, I know Scrappy. I know what y'all gonna say. Should I be hate? Should I hate this one? Should I hate this show because Scrappy Doo's in it? Well, no. I don't hate this show because Scrappy Doo was involved. You guys should actually like the show because again, it has interesting stories, interesting villains, but the monsters are not scary. In my opinion, it's going to the least here. Yeah, yeah, it's not exactly my favorite because definitely did. There's this annoying gag about Scooby and Shaggy being idiots. Like, oh my gosh, shut up. Scooby and Shaggy are not idiots. Because of this, I always thought that Scooby and Shaggy were idiots, but after watching even more shows and movies, I just realized they're not idiots. It's that back in the day, people loved Scrappy Doo, and they wanted to convince audience that Scooby and Shaggy are useless in the team. What am I trying to say is the people back back when this comes out, everyone really loved Scrappy Doo, so they asked Scrappy Doo any other shows and movies. Scrappy Doo ruled the entire Scooby Doo franchise back in the day, which makes people hate him. Yeah, and they keep on convincing us that Scooby and Shaggy are one of the most useless and one of the most unlikable characters because they're idiots. That's stupid, and this stupid and this dumb gag keep going on throughout the series. And I'm glad it didn't happen all. And I'm glad I know Scooby and Shaggy look like idiots, but that's not their characters. They're goofy, they're funny. So yeah, and plus, Did they know that dogs are smart? So what's the whole point about about that pointless gag about Scooby and Shaggy being dumb? That's my only negative about this. Oh, and it's just me, or I think after watching this and after finish watching the real Ghostbusters. Oh, right. What if I told you that this was actually inspired from the real by Ghostbusters? No, not the TV show, the animated show. So yeah, they put 13 ghosts. But there's one thing they were missing. If this it makes those series pointless because we didn't get the last ghost. And don't remind me about that pointless movie. I actually thought we're going to see a last ghost, but it disappointed me because it's a fake, like any Scooby Doo movies. Yeah, which makes that sequel pointless and ruins the original. So yeah, that's why it's lower because thanks to the sequel, it ruins it. It was gonna be a B, but no. In fact, let's just put it up here. Scooby Doo Guess Who? Oh, great. Another one of those Scooby Doo collaborations. You know, when they miss celebrities. But this is not the case here, guys. They met other people too. But this is not the case. But there's actually more than this. They met heroes, they met idols, they met everyone in real life. They met any superheroes. Each episode, just like Scooby Doo the movies. Honestly, I kind of like it. Yeah, but one thing weird though, that Scooby Doo flirts with Wonder Woman. I'm not kidding. Scooby Doo flirts with Wonder Woman, and Wonder Woman just sit there and just say, "Oh, okay," and she just lets and Scooby just go on play, just left Shaggy dead and just go on Wonder Woman's plane, and well, they both start flirting. How weird this is! Sorry, I did not hate this show. I'm just confused. Why these Scooby Doo why does people who keep making Scooby Doo movies always keep making Scooby Doo flirt and fall in love with human women's? It's weird. I know it's meant to be a joke, but it does not work. It's a superhero. It's a motherfucker. First, they make Scooby Doo fall in love with celebrities, but Wonder Woman? Where the crap did that come from? Where the crap did that come from? It's not only is hilarious, but it's uncomfortable. All they're trying to say is are they trying to tell kids that it's okay if you date a dog or you flirt with a dog, including superheroes? Or trying to convince us that Scooby and Wonder Woman dated each other in real life and they're gonna be together soon? This is stupid. Anyways, sorry guys. Let's move on. I like the show. I actually do. The characters are likable. I like the except there's two celebrities which I wasn't expecting. Like Sia. I personally don't like Sia for her negatives and her response about the autistic community when she made when she made one of the worst movie in history, Music, 20 2021. That's right, Music, evolved with Maddie Ziegler. She made, oh my god, I freaking hate that movie. It's so insulting. I have autism too. I forgot that she was in the show. Not only that, but Maggie Ziegler is in the show too. Well, it's nice new animation, but I was not expecting this to be here. Anyways, now let's go to one of the most beloved series out there, Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated. Well, I still love Scooby-Doo Will All You Better because interest in villains and all that. Anyways, Scooby-Doo Will All You is a perfect Scooby-Doo show. And to start and to start a new universe. Guess what? The season finale of season 2 is my favorite. The Scooby and the gang literally beat an actual god. the evil entity, a god. Yeah, Scooby and Shaggy, Scooby Doo and the rest of the gang defeated an actual god and sent it to hell. Saved the entire freaking universe. It's a perfect way to end the series. It's one of the most perfect way to end the series, and it's so phenomenal. Which, not only that, but we got featured even more villains. And Krampus? Wait, Krampus? The Demon of Christmas is a villain here too? Anyways, there's a bunch of plot twists like Fred parents being villains, what working with working with that like Fred parents are the original Miss Ring and all of that. So yeah, I love the villains. I was not expecting Fred's family to be evil, and my jaw dropped. This is the best, and we all know why this series is one of the best Scooby-Doo series of all time. Now let's continue on. Be cool, Scooby-Doo. Unfortunately, the jokes are funny. Everything is okay, but it's not exactly my favorite. It didn't beat the rest of them because of the animation. The animation looks worst. Some people have been saying that Scooby Doo. Some people have been saying Shaggy and Scooby get the clue animation is worse, but just wait until you see this one. Just look what they did to the Scooby Gang. They look like they're from Adult Swim. Not only that, they contradict Velma's character. They claim that Velma can't swim. They claim that Velma can't has stage fright, which is so stupid because other movies and other shows we've seen Velma swim, we've seen Velma has stage fright. So how does that work? Why are they making Velma a punching bag here? What's going on? Again, the animation is not okay. The there's fun music, fun, yeah, and all that, but the animation really caught me off guard. Anyways, so let's continue. Now let's go to Scooby Doo, the new Scooby and Scrappy Doo show. Well, it's not exactly my favorite, but at least it's better than Scooby Doo and 13 Ghosts. Now, so yeah, we all know Scrappy Doo and, and Daphne and Fred. And I'm happy that they made a video when they made a they made an episode when Scooby Doo celebrate his birthday. When I first saw this episode, I was shocked. I didn't know that. I forgot that it's Scooby's birthday. So I grabbed my Scooby Doo plush, and all my products while watching this episode and celebrate Scooby's birthday. Yeah, ever since when I was little. When I first watched this. It's one of my favorite episodes. No, no, no. Scrappy Doo is enjoyable here, but he's getting a bit annoying if you ask me. He's a bit annoying. Wait a second. Which one's the real one? This one, that one? Oh, Scooby Doo show. Never mind. Ugh. Never mind. Sorry, it's actually this one. I misunderstood. She just. It's getting confused. New Scooby Doo Scrappy show. No. What am I doing? I totally forgot this show exists. It's so forgettable. Sorry guys, it's so forgettable. Now let's go to one of my second childhood favorite shows, the pup named Scooby Doo. My God, best theme song ever. My niece really loved this show. It's one of her favorite Scooby-Doo shows, and I'm and my jaw dropped when the young Scooby Gang returns in the movie Scoob. Yes, the child actors really carried that movie, Scoob. And oh dear God, I love this show. It's better than Mystery Inc. I love seeing the Scooby Gang. You know, I love seeing the Scooby Gang in the back when they were in elementaries. I love seeing Scooby's parents. I love seeing the gang's parents. All interested in villains. The red hair gag is hilarious. I can't stop laughing. This is one of our favorite childhoods out there. It's not just me, but a bunch of people but it's not just me, but ever since this show comes out, people start to forget about Scrappy Doo. Yes, like I said, Scrappy Doo used to took over the Scooby Doo franchise, but it's overthrown when this show came along. This show came along, it throws Scrappy off the garbage. Out off the garbage. Yep. So we don't see Scrappy Doo for a while. Until Warner Bros. Owns Scooby Doo rights now. So yeah, too bad that oh this reminds me of that HBO Max show. Scooby Doo. I mean Scoob. Scoob Holiday Hunt. I totally forgot. Oh my god. I'm still sad that that was cancelled. We got a Scooby Doo. I mean, not Scooby Doo. I mean, Hanna-Barbera, which involved Scooby Doo. Hanna-Barbera Cinematic Universe. There's gonna be a second movie. It's gonna be on HBO Max, and that's Scooby Doo. Um, Scoob Holiday Hunt. This is gonna be a best way to. That movie is gonna be the best way to to make us see or introduce. Sorry, thought someone's calling me. It's the best way to introduce and best way to show us the chemistry between Scooby and Shaggy when they were little. That movie is gonna be I it's gonna be my top favorite, but unfortunately it was canceled. I was pissed off. Yeah, but it didn't beat Scooby Doo. Where are you? It didn't beat Scooby Doo. Where are you? Because same as Miss Inc., it's not better than the original because they both didn't capture the great because same as Mr. Inc. It didn't capture the great formula of Scooby Doo because monsters aren't supposed to be real. But Scooby Doo and but the pup named Scooby Doo really got us in our childhoods. Really introduced us to the entire franchise. Hell, even people who hated Scooby Doo really love this show. Say this is their favorite show. I'm not kidding. People who hated Scooby Doo actually say this is their best. This is actually the best shows, and it's their childhood, even though they hate the rest of Scooby Doo projects and movies. The and also fun fact, guys, haven't you seen Blockbuster Buster? Yeah, that guy who reviewed movies. Once he reviewed the live action Scooby Doo movie. He said at the beginning, which I was not expect, which my jaw dropped. He hated Scooby Doo, which I recall my reaction of that video, which is coming tomorrow, which is gonna be out tomorrow. Yeah, So Blockbuster Buster hated Scooby Doo so much. It's not like it's a saint of devil, but he does have a point about people hating Scrappy Doo. Anyways, go back. Fun fact: what if I told you that that Blockbuster Buster hated Scooby Doo so much, in fact, that he actually admitted that the public Scooby Doo is better. It's 10 times better, other than the rest of them. And I cannot agree more. This used to be one of the best Scooby Doo shows, but I totally forgot about my childhood favorite, Scooby Doo Where Are You? So I cannot deny that it almost beat the original, but the original is still better. Anyways, move on. Oh my fucking god, do I have to continue with this? Oh, why? Why did you put this here? I'm sorry, guys. I cannot believe I'm going with this again. I already roasted the I already roasted this show. And I stopped making that. Yeah, I already regret making that stupid video essay of the show too. And I'm such an idiot. Anyways, now let's go with this. What's my positive? There's only just one positive. Positive number one, I like. There's only. I like the animation so much. Now let's go to negatives. There are a lot. This is one of the worst Scooby-Doo shows I have ever seen. And it's not just me, but people who hated Scooby-Doo, people who like Scooby-Doo really hated the show, in fact. Even parents. Even parents hated the show because the children watch Scooby Doo and are big fans of Scooby Doo, but after seeing this, they were disappointed. They were disappointed enough, and I cannot believe my eyes. They're making a second season. I'm not kidding. They're making a second season. Look that up right now. They're making a second season. Not only that, but there's so much woke. If you guys don't know what that means, it means it means that race swap, ginger swap, and all that. Now let's go over the characters. Velma, oh my god, she is not likable. At least Pussy Jackson and Olympians making Annabeth Black is likable and making all of all characters look different even better. Guys, let's not deny Pussy Jackson Olympians is the best shows out there. It really captured the original and they made Annabeth look seems and feels accurate to the books. But but here it's not even close. But in the Velma series, it's not even close. It didn't capture anything from the original. They ignored the Scooby Doo formula and and make it as their well, make it as their own. They turned Velma into a black selfish stereotype. That's right. They turned Velma into a black selfish stereotype who hated white people, who always been shutting Shag who's always been shutting Shaggy down, treat him like trash. She's an ungrateful friend, unlikable person. And now and don't even get me started with Daphne. She's so angry, anxious, and oh my god, they make her Indian. I mean Asian or something. Oh, I don't know anything about culture and all that. So yeah, they turned Velma Shaggy into black, and they turned Daphne into an angry, loud Asian and they make her lesbian and shipping her with Velma. Like, oh my god, no. I approve Velma being lesbian, but I do not approve Velma dating Daphne. And I'm glad that the original that that the that the live action Scooby Doo movies, which I'll be going that soon, which I'll be doing a tier list about that soon, didn't go with that because I do not improve Velma and Daphne dating at all. Because Daphne is not lesbian. Velma is, but not Daphne. Because there's a reason why Velma is lesbian. And the live action Scooby Doo movies jokes already proved it. If you ask me. Anyways, so yeah, I do not care about the relationship. I do not care about the show whatsoever. And wait, go back to the characters, right? And oh my God, Norbert, Shaggy, what have they done? Why they massacre my boy? Why? You maniacs! What have you done to my boy Shaggy? You race swapped him and turned him into a nerd? A likable nerd? And worst of all, they almost turned Scooby Doo into a girl. Well, wait, they almost did. They were planning to do it, but I'm glad they did not put Scooby there. But thank God they didn't turn Scooby into a girl. They were planning on doing it, and I said, yeah, I'm glad they didn't do it. How they massacred my boys? How dare they make our boys dirty? No, Shaggy! Oh, poor Shaggy! Now let's go to Fred. Poor Fred. Oh my god, I feel so bad for him. I feel so bad for him. Fred is everyone's. I met. He's almost everyone's most favorites until Shaggy used his altruistic powers, if you ask me. Anyways, Fred is most people's favorite character. Unfortunately, this Fred is not my Fred. And hashtag not my Fred. Okay. Now let's continue. Poor Fred. They they use Fred as a pointless punching bag. Yeah, they made Fred into a pointless punching bag and a rich guy. First of all, the reason why Fred's parents are rich in Mystery Incorporated because his parents are rich. Originally, I mean his dad's a mayor and all that, and I don't give a crap. That's why Daphne's parents are rich, not Fred. It was reverse. And do you know what's worst of all? Like I said, they almost turned Scooby into a girl, and thank God they didn't do it because it can be much worse than just turn Shaggy into black. When I first heard about this announcement, I was happy for Velma. The same thing how I was happy for Knuckles because he has his own series besides having Sonic around. I was happy for Velma. She finally got a series for herself. But no, it's another woke series. God, I crap and hate how woke how studios keep supporting woke like this. Again, the perfect example how to do it is Percy Jackson and Olympians, which I'll be explaining how does all this work, and why Velma, on the other hand, does not work. Anyways, you all get what I mean. We all hate this show. We all have the same opinions. But do you know who actually liked this show? black people. I'm not kidding. They actually enjoy the show because they because instead of making another Scooby Doo original Scooby Doo show, they always wanted to see the Scooby Gang becomes race swapped. So some, not all of them, most of them hated it. Some like it. Most of them hate it because even my dad has a don't know opinion on this show after realizing that Velma is black, which I kind of respect his opinion. Anyways, I fucking hate this show so much. They almost massacres my Scooby Doo so bad, almost making him a girl. Luckily, he's not in the show at all. Oh, you maniacs! You maniacs! You maniacs! Let's continue. New Scooby Doo movies. Oh my god, I love this show, but it's not my favorite, but I love it. I love it. I love this show. The first episode I ever watched is that Scooby Doo meet, Batman and Robin. That's how all this started. So yeah, I really love this show. Well, Scooby Doo Guess Who is not even close to being the original. Scooby Doo Guess Who is a sequel to this, I guess. But instead they just meet more celebrities, more TV show characters and more heroes and more characters. And honestly, okay, there's nothing wrong with there's nothing wrong with this show at all. There's nothing wrong with this show at all. Anyways, now let's go to what's the Scooby Doo? Yeah, I love this show. What's new Scooby Doo? Again, it didn't beat the others up here because, like I said, it didn't beat the others up here because it almost did, but it didn't. I love the animation so much. I love all the villains. I I even shocked to real. I actually thought, and this is one episode when all the animals went crazy and they started attacking people. I thought when Scooby Doo was kidnapped, I was shocked and I was scared. I was worried that Scooby Doo don't go crazy. But never mind, he's a-okay. Because I love animals and I want to make sure they're okay. But after I realized that Scooby's been captured, my heart was pounded. But thank God he's alright. Anyways, how do I feel about the show? It's awesome. I really love it. I really do. Not only that, but not only that, but thanks to the Scooby Doo live action movies for getting rid of Scrappy Doo, we finally have a show with no Scrappy Doo and it's very successful. Hell, most people promoted the show a lot, and I cannot and I actually watch it when they start promoting it. Anyways, now let's go to Whoa. This will be controversial. This will be controversial. Before you guys go ahead and bash my opinion, I'm just gonna put it right here. Yeah, Shaggy Scooby get a clue. Yes, finally, a show without the rest of the gang. It's just Scooby and Shaggy. Without Scrappy Doo either. Without Scrappy Doo at all. Yeah, a lot of people hate this show. A lot of people like the show. I love this show. I love the show, but it didn't beat the other Scooby Doo shows. It it beat this one. Yeah, but most people hate it because one, the theme song, which is a problem. I do love the theme song, but it's not the best theme song because than the rest of them. Because It has no point in the story, no point in the plot. I love the whole theme song though, but it didn't care like the other ones besides Velma didn't act, which makes this whole series pointless. But I love it. I love how these Scooby snacks gave gave Scooby Doo powers. Scooby Doo, there's some formula, and I love this show. You know, there's some formula that makes Scooby Doo have these powers, and too bad that only animals can have powers by eating these types of Scooby snacks. I forgot what those called because again, this show's forgettable, but I love this show. Actually, it's not the best. It's not the best. Then Scooby Doo Guess Who, the new Scooby Doo movies, What's New Scooby Doo, Mystery Incorporated, the pup name, and Where Are You? It's not better than the rest of them. It's better than the rest. Now let's go to Scooby Doo and Scrappy Doo. Again, due to me having disliked of Scrappy Doo, I'm sorry, but as a person who dislikes Scooby Doo of Scrappy Doo, it has to be behind it. I know I've been trashing Scrappy Doo these days. I love Scooby Doo and Scrappy Doo movie show, but yeah, Scrappy Doo is not exactly a great Scrappy, and this is how it all started. When Scrappy Doo, the studio was planning on killing off Scooby Doo, but Scrappy Doo saved the day. But it does not. But that's not an excuse of us to like him, guys. Don't even do. I know I hate Scrappy Doo. I know I hate Scrappy Doo, even though I love Scooby Doo and these shows. But guys, don't even attack me because I know what y'all gonna say. If I hate Scrappy Doo, why do I why am I still making this? Well, crapping question is because okay, I love this show. I love Scooby Doo. Scrappy Doo almost saved the entire franchise. True, but it's no excuse of all for everything he has done, which makes him so unforgettable, which makes him so hated from many people. Back in the day, Scrappy Doo again ruled the entire franchise and saved the day. Eh, but Scrappy Doo is long gone when James Gunn made a Scooby Doo when this came along in that you know new live action Scooby Doo movie came along. I know it's a lot to talk about, I love but I absolutely loved how those episodes just Scrappy Doo and Scooby. Scooby, I mean Shaggy, Scrappy, and Scooby. I love this. I love how they make the trio have their own episodes. My favorite one is about the similarities of Wizard of Oz. It reminded me of so much of that movie, but I love it, and and I like how they explain Scrappy's backstory. How did he exist? It turns out Scooby and Shaggy are the reason why he came to their lives. But Scrappy Doo is long gone. But Scrappy Doo is long gone now. And guys, don't attack me because I hate Scrappy Doo. Because I'll explain why soon. I'll explain why people hated Scrappy Doo. I'll make a post about it. Why? I can't explain it now. Anyways, let's continue on. The new Scooby Doo movies. Continue on besides this. Now let's continue on. I love this show. This is one of my favorite shows that Scrappy Doo has ever appeared. In fact, So I've been changing this. Anyways, I love the show. I love how there's an episode, and this is one episode that is Scooby Doo's birthday. I just talked about that. I just grab on my Scooby Doo plush, my products, and all that, and just say happy birthday to Scooby Doo. I didn't know it was his birthday. It was back when I was a kid. So yeah, I love Scooby Doo. Happy birthday for Scooby. That's my favorite episode. It's about Scooby facing the Red Skull or something, yeah. Or some crap like that, yeah. Yeah, and you all know Scrappy is annoying here too. And my only dislike is about all the is about throughout the whole thing about Scrappy. Is that Fred and Velma is not there at all, except for a few episodes, but they're not there. That's the only thing I disliked about this. Scrappy Doo and the rest of and the most. So yeah, I actually missed the old Scooby game back in the day. Most people and mostly adults hated Scrappy Doo, which I'll explain later. Anyway, so what is your list? What is your favorite? Tell me in the comics. Okay, the winner is Scooby Doo. Where are you? Yep, Scooby Doo Where Are You is one of my favorite shows out there. Scooby Doo Where Are You is one of my favorite shows I've ever seen. We can see, you know, my second place is Scooby. It's the pub named Scooby Doo. Third place, Mystery Incorporated. Fourth, What's New Scooby Doo. Fifth, The New Scooby Doo Show. Okay, those are the S. Spectacular, right here. These three are spectacular. Now, as for What's New Scooby Doo, the new Scooby Doo movies, the new Scooby Doo mysteries is absolutely good. Now, off to this. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, beautiful Scooby Doo shows. Let's just take turns. I know, I'm sorry, I keep on changing it. And now this is my myth of the series. Yeah, 13 Ghosts of Scooby Doo and Be Cool Scooby Doo. And this one is forgettable, okay, guys? Don't get me wrong, this series is forgettable. It's not exactly that great. The 13 Ghosts of Scooby Doo is the best among them, but among these three, but again, it didn't do well. Now, the Velma series. Oh my god, get this woke shit out of here. And don't even call me racist in the comic sessions because I don't care. We have our own opinions. So HBO Max, stop being childish over this show and just get used to it. No one freaking cares, okay? This show is trash. And no one likes woke either. Some people, yeah. But I only like it if they're well cast and it makes sense. Just like Pussy Jackson and Olympians. They did the casting well, which I'll explain soon. Which again, I'll explain soon. Anyways, what's your opinion on what's your what's your list on these Scooby Doo movies? Make sure to tell me in the comics. Scooby out.